Welcome back, trainers, and the buddy system is now live for everybody. So I'm going to be going over all of the information that you need to know. If you're new, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button. It really does help me out. And we're going to be going over all the details here, as well as taking a look at several different Pokemon that may be curious as to how they're going to be moving along the map. One of which, as you can see here, being Slacking. A little bit of a head start on the video, but I just wanted to give you a little bit of a preview before we dive into all of the information here. I'll also be going into more details as to how I feel about this, but right off the bat, I'm going to tell you I'm having a blast. This is extremely fun. So taking a look at all of the details here, you're going to be able to get a total of 10 hearts per day. As you can see the different levels here, so let's go ahead and go over this. You can swap your buddy 20 times per day. I've already done that several times today, and that will reset every day back to 20. Walk 2 kilometers with your buddy to earn a heart. Works 3 times per day, so you'll be able to get a total of 3 hearts doing that, a total of 6 kilometers. Feeding your buddy to earn a heart works 3 times per day, so that's another 3 hearts right there. Play with your buddy to earn a heart. I do believe that's simply going to be rubbing it on its face, its nose, and then it's going to become happy, and that is going to earn you a heart as well. Fight with your buddy. I do believe that's going to be in gyms, raids, PvP, or up against your team leader, and that should increase your heart as well. Taking a snapshot of your buddy will also earn you a heart. Very simplistic there. Visiting a new Pokestop. Now that one is going to be a little bit difficult possibly for some of you, seeing that you probably already spun most of your stops in the area. So accumulating 10 hearts per day will not be so difficult, but coming down to that specific issue and spinning a new stop is going to actually prove to be a little challenging for some. And as you can see here, level 1, 1 heart, level 2, 70 hearts, level 3, 150 hearts, and level 4, 300 hearts. So it is going to take you 15 days to get to that level 3. And then for level 4, it is going to take you a full 30 days. And that is saying you're going to be getting 10 hearts per day, as well as spinning that new Pokestop every single day, which is going to be probably the most difficult one to do. So good luck out there. Have fun with your buddy. And this is amazing, guys. I am enjoying this. I initially thought this is what we're going to get when they first dropped the buddy system, but it didn't turn out to be that. But that's fine. I mean, there's a lot of work going into this, giving each individual Pokemon their own animation to run on the map. Up next, how to get your buddy on the map, because you simply can't just have them as your buddy and they're going to start walking around. You're going to have to increase that friendship to 1 heart at least. So the Poffins are in the shop for 100 coins a piece. And what this is going to actually do is enable you to walk with your buddy for 6 hours. As simple as that. Otherwise, you can do these tips here. 3 regular raspberries will enable you to walk with it for 3 hours. 2 golden raspberries or 2 silver pineapples will enable you to walk with it for 3 hours. You can use 1 Poffin and that will last for 6 hours. So pretty self-explanatory here. Do I like that feature? It doesn't bother me really whatsoever, because I have plenty of other berries, and it's not like the Poffins are getting some sort of extraordinary attention or some sort of pay-to-win feature here. It is going to enable you to walk it for 6 extra hours, or I should say 3 additional hours, as opposed to feeding it the raspberries or the golden ras, but we can all get those berries fairly simple, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Moving on to the next bit here, the features for the different levels. For the first stage, it's simply going to walk with you, nothing really too out of the ordinary. The second stage is going to help you assist catching, which I do believe it's going to bring you the Pokeball if you do miss, and then finding presents, maybe berries and whatnot. The next one is going to help you possibly find new Pokestops that you never spun, as well as the souvenirs. And then the last stage is going to give you a CP boost beyond what you have. So if you have a 100% IV, it will go beyond that. Not too much more, but just a little bit. And then including getting that ribbon for becoming best friends. So this is shaping up to be fantastic. All right, now let's have a little fun here. I'm going to be bringing you a few more tips along the way. But now we're just going to be taking a look at some of the Pokemon that we were curious as to how in the world are they going to walk around. Now, before we actually got the buddy system, I was talking to Scarlett and I was telling her, well, I think Slacking is just going to walk around. I mean, he doesn't lay around all the time. He's able to walk. It's just that's what he does, is slacks around. So that's what they gave him for his initial pose. So he is laying there right now. And you don't have to bring him out into AR mode. There's going to be a quick button, just like quick feed, and you can do it like that. So you don't need to find a spot to throw out the Pokemon and whatnot and switch out your buddy. You can simply just go into that mode, feed him the berry, and you'll be good to go. I did run into a bit of a problem with the Alolan Executor, which we're going to be taking a look at. Absolutely hilarious. So take a look at Slacking running around like a caveman. A lot of people were posting those comments after I put the video up. He looks like Tarzan, or caveman. Absolutely hilarious. He moves quick. I mean, he's finally getting out that energy, I suppose, he's been storing up all this time, laying around. All right, so the mystery has been solved. Slacking simply runs around like an actual gorilla, right? So, pretty funny. But there is another Pokemon that I was wondering about, and that is going to be Slackoth. Did you see him crawling out there? Very funny. So this is before I knew you can do the quick feed. I was just finding random places. So disregard the ugly backgrounds and, you know, not very scenic scenes. Anyways, we're going to feed him 2 berries here because remember, you don't have to give him the poffins to bring him on the map. And when you initially start wanting to walk them, you're going to have to get their buddy level to that first stage, and then you're going to be good to go. All right, so there it is. This one's hilarious. So it does move a little bit faster than it really should, but that's just so it can simply keep up with you. But it is kind of just crawling along the map. So I guess another mystery solved. Now for Mewtwo, which we're going to be taking a look at, I already knew how this was going to work because Mewtwo doesn't walk. He is an OG, and he does not need to use his feet. It's simply levitate. All right, so we're going to watch him do this. We're going to go ahead and feed him those berries yet again, another time where I didn't recognize where you can just give him the berries through the quick feed. Anyways, there's the Mewtwo on the map hovering, and it looks pretty cool, right? Shiny Mewtwo on the map. This is a good feature. Niantic, my hat's off to you. I would clap, but I'm holding my phone. So this is a great feature. I can totally see how you guys put a ton of effort into it, and it is showing right now. This is amazing. Every Pokemon has its own unique kind of style and feel to it when you do put them on the map. This is going to be a feature that is not going to simply be, you know, oh, it's, you know, new buddy system, and in 2 weeks down the line, people are going to be like, meh. No, this is something that's going to be sticking around and actually fun throughout the duration of your Pokemon Go adventure for some time to come. Not only testing out new Pokemon and what they look like on the map, but also bringing up their CP. That's going to be also a good feature. So here I'm actually realizing, oh, the quick feed. Huh? All right, so as simple as that. I'm in my car here, and I am doing this yet again because every time you switch your buddy, I don't think you need to feed them to bring them back on the map, but it's almost seeming like that because once you do bring them up to that specific stage, it will stay there, as well as the kilometers. So say you're walking a legendary, you're up to 15 kilometers and you want to switch your buddy, you're like, I don't want those kilometers to go away. They will stay, so you don't have to sweat that anymore. And the Lucario is way over there, and he's going to be running over to me. Hilarious the way Lucario actually runs too. So pretty much Lucario looks like Naruto while it's running. Pretty awesome, I would say. I'm not a fan of that show. There's nothing wrong with it. I just never got into it, but I know exactly what it is. You know, the Area 51 run. Anyways, I'm finally making my way over to a Pokestop that's actually generally within my area that I've never spun before. I think it's generally new, and I am going to be able to get that. Visit a new place. So there we go. Looking good. Now I just need to finish off those other 2 stars, and it will be looking fantastic. Also, with the addition of being able to add new Pokestops, that's going to also help you to possibly achieve that every single day once these are going to be approved by Niantic. So Alolan Exeggutor, let's look at it. So we did go to quick feed, and I'm sitting here like, your berries aren't wasted. Just a little heads up, you're not wasting your berries if you miss, but I was trying to get it to, you know, eat it. But at this point I was like, all right, how is this actually going to happen? And I actually start doing the like an excellent throw curve just for fun right here. I'm like, all right, and curve berry throw. No, not happening. That doesn't do anything. That's not like a Premier Ball or throwing a Pokeball or whatever. So here we go. At this point, I'm thinking to myself, okay, how am I supposed to feed this thing? This is very awkward. So I try flinging it higher up, but I still can't get it. But then I realized, you know what, I'm just going to put it into the actual AR mode, look up, and we'll just get it done like that. So that's exactly what we're going to do here right now. Guys, this is so fun. This is such a fun feature. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a blast, if you can tell. Right. All right, so we finally get that Alolan Exeggutor out. Shiny, let's go. It's actually 907 CP, Alaska's area code, so this one's pretty cool. Named it Cushy, and I'm not going to power it up whatsoever. It's going to keep it like this. Anyways, we finally get those berries all the way up to the 9th story, and going to close the door, and we're going to see what Alolan Exeggutor looks like while you're walking on the map. So it's, yeah, that's pretty much it, folks. It's just going to waddle around and be a silly Pokemon like that. So, man, I really am looking forward to testing out all kinds of different Pokemon and seeing what they look like on the map. And it's pretty neat that the shiny is there. I mean, it'd be pretty awkward if you had a shiny, you threw it out, and it was not a shiny. That would be a little bit disappointing. I would say a big disappointment. So you can flex those shinies. No, you can't, show off your Pokemon to other trainers while they're walking. But with the new AR feature, which has not been released quite yet, you're going to be able to interact with other people's buddies. So that is going to be something to look forward to. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Garchomp. I'm going to slow it down as he runs past me. You're going to see the way he runs because I'm at home at this point. I didn't want to go back out driving. Take a look at him running. Look at that. Garchomp. I love how he's hunched over like that, and he kind of has his arms to the side with his fin straight up. Pretty nice. Can't wait to get myself a shiny. I actually have one lined up with a lucky friend, so hopefully that will be happening soon. Anyways, we're going to pet him. He's not glitching out or nothing. I was petting his head. That's why his head looked like that. Now he runs back all speedy, and now he's on the map with us. Good old Garchomp. So guys, let me know in the comments what your favorite buddy is that you've experienced so far. If you're enjoying this feature, tell me if you're having any issues, any concerns, and I will try to get around to answering those in the future. With that said, thank you for watching, and yet again, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I will be keeping you up to date on everything Pokemon Go as everything does come out. And I'm going to go test out some more new buddy Pokemon.